Learning modules are meant to be parsed in a specific order. When I click on this learning module, a table of contents appears along the left side of the screen, and the content displays on the right side. Students have the option of either clicking through the table of contents or moving through them one at a time in the order you provide them in. So, if I click on the right arrow here, I will move from page 1 to 2. Any type of content can be added to a learning module. In this case, the next thing in order on this learning module was a Word document. If I close this and continue to press Next, on page 3 I'm presented with a web link. Students can click to launch the link or move to the next piece of content. So as you can see, learning modules are used for content that you would like to present in a specific order, such as lectures or a certain lesson. Now, to create either of these, you'll want to make sure that the Edit Mode button is switched to On. Then, within a content area, go to the Build Content button and choose Learning Module. I'm going to name my learning module Week 2 Lecture Materials. And I will also provide a short explanation here explaining what students can find within the learning module. All I need to do now is scroll to the bottom of the page and press Submit. This will add my learning module to my content area. Now that your learning module has been created, we're ready to add content to it. Click on the title of your learning module to enter it. As you can see, this content area is empty. However, adding content to this learning module is not much different than adding it to a regular content area. For example, if I wanted to create content within this learning module, I could go to Build Content and select an option here. Maybe I'd like to add a web link here to the UMass Dartmouth homepage. From the Build Content menu, I'll select Web Link, and in the name and URL field, I'll provide the required information. Once I've added a name and URL to my web link, all I need to do is press Submit, and now it will appear within my learning module. As you continue to add content to your learning module, both the right side and the left side of the learning module's table of contents will continue to build. When Edit Mode is on, you will view your learning module as an instructor with the ability to build and create additional pieces of content within your learning module as well as into the table of contents. As you can see, the UMass Dartmouth homepage link, when created on the right side, automatically populates the table of contents on the left side. When you switch Edit Mode to Off, the learning module view changes. As you can see, when I switch to Edit Mode Off, the learning module automatically opened the web link to the UMass Dartmouth homepage that I created. Once I switch Edit Mode back to On, I will be brought back to my learning module with the ability to create additional content.